It's B98.7, the Todd and Erin Show, in studio. Very special guest.
Behold the awesome, it's Andy Grammer.
Hi, Andy.
How are you, sweetie?
I'm chilling. What's going on?
You know, I hate to tell you that, you know how you meet people that you've always kind of admired, and you're like, almost don't want to meet them because you're like, please, God, don't let them be a jerk, please.
Oh, no.
And then you meet them and they're
And then you
wonderful.
walk in and they're even worse than you thought they were. It's like a big problem.
Yeah, that's just the way it was.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Where you're just like so happy that they turned out to be great.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, that's sweet. If
No.
you're alluding to me, I don't know who you're talking about.
I actually are, you know. Keep Your Head Up, of course, a massive hit on B98.7 MTV. Now, did you just say that the VH1's already doing the pop-up video for this?
Yeah, which was, you know, it's a huge honor. I didn't even know that how they did it, you know. They call you and they talk to you for like a half hour and take a bunch of notes. You just tell them everything about the video, all these interesting notes. They do it with me, I think they did it with my manager, with the director, they do it with everybody. So then I watched it, it was cool.
Now, you have to be honest, you kill people on video shoots. That's got to be kind of a...
Well, I've heard stories about you.
Potential co-star.
Yeah, I think he was our... So let me just clarify. There was a dead body on the Keep Your Head Up video shoot. He was already dead, I'm pretty sure.
Do you find this
Catering?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was already dead.
Do you find a certain incongruity to the fact that you're singing about a sunny, upbeat attitude and you've got a corpse on the scene?
No, because it's exactly what it is. You got to persevere. That's what the whole song is.
Even if there's dead people around.
If there's dead people around, you need to keep moving.
That's amazing to me. So when you got the massive award at MTV, because this got the O Music Award,
yeah,
because of the interactive video and just how unusual it was.
Yeah, which is so insane because it was up against some pretty cool people that
Was it deeply satisfying meeting them?
A little
bit.
It was a thing where they had me Skype in to talk to them, and I think who else was on? Arcade Fire, and OK Go, and some other people. So I got off and was like, I mean, there's no way that I'm gonna win. So I signed off. I didn't even I didn't even stick around. So I was like, there's no chance against these big people that I would win this award. So
right.
I think I went to go play basketball or something, and my phone started blowing up.
You know, we were talking with a group of people here, and there's something about an artist who's cut his chops on the street.
Yeah.
There's something about the fact that, first of all, nothing's going to faze you.
No.
Nothing's going to shake you and stuff like that. Yeah. But you've probably spent more vocal time than 5 or 6 other artists combined.
It's just a lot of singing.
And where did you do all this singing?
3rd Street Promenade, yeah, Santa Monica, California.
Right.
It's like boot camp, you know. It's looking back now when I talk about it, it sounds kind of glamorous. It was not glamorous at all, at all. You know, there's a lot of singing with no one paying attention, but it really does. It cuts your teeth in a pretty cool way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get you humble early on before you have any chance to get an ego. That's got to be good.
Yeah. So now, I mean, any situation where people actually are even listening to you is a great situation.
Hey, if you're just joining us here on B98.7, we're talking to Andy Grammer. Now I got to ask you, you know, for a lot of artists, they're just happy to find out that people are listening, just the way you are.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's interesting because your song, the first single from the album, Keep Your Head Up, has actually had like a healing aspect for a lot of people. And it was funny when we told people, hey, he's coming into town, they're like, oh my God, I have to call him. I'm going to meet him there and tell him thank you for this or for that. And I heard an amazing story. We have an overflow shelter for women and children out kind of in the boonies by the railroad tracks. And it filled up super early this year. So many, you know, young families. And I guess one night everyone was just incredibly depressed because you're sitting here with your kids on a cot and you've got nothing. And one of the workers said she plugged in her iPod and she started playing your album, and she said all the kids got up and they started dancing on the beds, and the mom started shaking and kind of going, I still got it, I still have it.
Totally still got it.
And they said it was just this awesome dance party. When you hear stuff like that, that you can actually feel and uplift.
Coolest.
How does it feel?
You know, I feel like music is like anything. It's you can use it for good or for evil, and it's tempting in all situations. So the fact that something that I've created is creating good is pretty cool.
We'll talk about that too. Everything on the album is yours.
Yeah.
That's
I
amazing.
wrote or co-wrote a couple of them too.
Right.
But I had a pretty heavy hand in everything.
What's your next one?
Fine by Me.
Yeah. Why don't you introduce it?
Yeah. So this is my next song. It's called Fine by Me, and it's about the girl who stole my heart. Just yanked it, yoinked it.
Is this a true story?
Totally true story.
All right, here it is on B98.7.